find one of the top searched for questions on Google is how do I stop my puppy biting? You've probably even done it yourself. The reason most people cannot find the solution they're looking for is that the information out there is actually pretty generic, and the truth is there is not a one-size-fits-all approach. Puppies bite for a number of reasons, and it's not just because they're teething. Let's face it, the biggest problem with it is that they have razor-sharp teeth at this age and it really hurts. For you to find the solution for your puppy, you need to know all the reasons and how to help them not feel the need to bite you or your clothes in different situations. First off, handling. Puppies have to get used to being touched. Puppies do not sit there stroking each other in the litter. In fact, dogs do not pet each other at all. We touch dogs much more than they want to be touched and far more than we would touch each other. Often, puppies do not find stroking as rewarding as we think at the start. Now, if you look at it from a dog's point of view, sometimes we can be pretty annoying when we're touching them. So one of the reasons they mouth or nip our hands is to say, I don't like that. We do, of course, need to get puppies used to being handled because people are going to touch them with or without consent, but this should be done in a positive way, pairing with rewards, doing it in mini sessions and giving them breaks before they try to nip. Stroking with one hand only gives them the choice to move away. Stroke in a calm way, find the spot your puppy likes, under the chin, around the backs of the ears, on the chest, and normally places they prefer rather than over the head. Try stroking when they are calm, not when they are playing or overexcited, otherwise they will just play with you like you're another dog with their mouth. Keep it brief initially, always stroke, then pause for a few seconds to see if they want more and then repeat. Frustration is another cause for puppies to bite us. We sometimes are a competitive species, particularly when we are playing a game of tug. There's a lot of controversy around playing tug, one of them saying you should always win. Firstly, where's the fun in that? Secondly, this can teach puppies not to trust you around items, causing them to feel the need to guard. And also, it makes the game pretty boring. They then might resort to biting you to make you drop the toy sooner, or they give up and find something else to chew. When playing tug with your puppy, engage them by letting it trail on the floor, bouncing it around like prey, and then tug gently when they get it and let them win. Then repeat. This will drive them back to you to play more. If your dog likes to parade around with it in their mouth and not drop it, or takes it to chew, this is not an invitation to play and remove it from them. In fact, this can cause distrust. Leave them to it to hold, chew or play with it the way they like. Whilst puppies are young, and particularly for the smaller breeds, we have a habit of physically removing them and picking them up constantly. Hands can become pretty negative to them. This can again cause frustration, leading them to nip us to say put me down or to make us get off them. When putting new equipment like leads and harnesses on puppies, they have no idea what it is. With us leaning over or grabbing them, it can be pretty scary. It's important to break this process down and pair every step with treats until they're comfortable having it on. Biting related to teething often looks more like this. You can usually tell because they're trying to gnaw it with their back teeth. Always have some edible and non-edible chews available to hand as they need to chew. You can put toys in the freezer and give frozen carrots too. Finding what your puppy enjoys chewing is the trick, as each puppy is different. You can get coffee tree wood, specifically for dogs that crumble instead of splinter. Pizzles, yak chews are even great. It's vital, particularly when they're resting near you, to have these within arm's reach, as chewing is often calming to puppies, so they chew the thing that is nearest to them to get them off to sleep. Teething starts around 8 weeks, just at the time they're in their new home, and goes on until about 8 months. Usually the worst period for teething is between 12 to 16 weeks when tooth eruption is at its highest. Puppies play using their mouth and feet. You can see it's a little like wrestling. These videos are pretty much the same if you compare. If it moves, puppies investigate and like to pounce on it and mouth it. All puppies can see is everything below the knee moving along, and it's fun. Add to this dangly clothes like dressing gown cords, you've just made it the best game ever. During this exciting period, prevent temptation by tucking things in, wearing clothes that are not great tug toys, and keep the fluffy slippers upstairs until they're a little older. With children, it's important to prevent puppy practicing chasing and biting. The long fleece tug toys are good if your child really wants to play with them, but it's also important children do other activities with the dog. Getting them involved in designing enrichment like searching for treats, hiding the Kong, stuffing egg boxes and other boxes with treats mean they're involved with puppy but not always wanting to pick them up and play all the time. And puppies are not constantly biting them. Getting them involved in training too is important so puppy doesn't always see them as something to chase and bite. Management is crucial so puppies don't rehearse the behaviour. Preempting it is important, so if it happens whenever the kids come home, set up an enrichment activity for puppy and children to do together, or use pens and barriers when they cannot be supervised to keep them apart. Puppies are crepuscular, which means they are more active at dawn and dusk. This normally ties in when you're getting ready for school and work, or when everyone is home in the evening trying to relax. It's important to get the balance right with your puppy's routine. They need a lot of sleep, between 16 to 20 hours a day. Overtired puppies nip, they're restless, and they get zoomies, which often looks, when they're biting, more deliberate. It's often made worse as well because everyone is trying to grab them and there's more people in the house. It's important that they get good quality rest where they are not disturbed or woken. They should wake naturally. If they do not get enough sleep in the day, they can get restless at night too. When they get like this, it's about getting them in a quiet space, providing a chew or stuffed Kong to bring their arousal down. So what do you do when puppies do bite? First, always have toys and chews within reach of you and rotate them to keep them interesting. You can never have too many. I will let puppies mouth a little if it's gentle and not hurting. I need them to know the difference. If there is firm contact, stop interacting for a second and slowly move your hand or any other part of you that's in the mix. Teaching them pain means that play stops briefly. As soon as they stop, divert to a toy and play with that toy, moving it away from them, getting them to chase it. Don't just try and force it into their mouths, as this will make them more likely to just latch back onto you. If the puppy's biting continues and the toy is not satisfying them, remove yourself for a few seconds, making sure you take a different toy on your way out and then go back and offer the toy to play with. If they are overstimulated or tired, they cannot learn anything, so at this stage you need to calm them down by giving them an activity in their crate, pen or bed to bring them down. Sniffing, licking and chewing are the things that will calm our puppies.
Be sure to book your free 15-minute consultation call with me by clicking the link in the description below.